What is up, guys? It's MC. How is everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? Today has been a good day, and we're gonna start it off with some common source talk, episode 2. Today's episode is about WWE 2K16, NBA 2K16, and we're just gonna go from there. Um, so I want to give out some shout outs. I want to give some shout outs to the guy Joseph Nichols. Joseph Nichols is he's a YouTuber that just started and he's doing pretty good his channel. He's getting more subscribers. So how about y'all go over there and subscribe to him? He's got some good stuff. Um, Same with D Man Gaming. D Man Gaming is recently subscribed to me. So have everybody just go over there. Give him some love. This dude has a amazing channel. He does some crazy stuff. Dude's pretty funny. I like his work. You know, go subscribe. Same with Gento. Gento hasn't subscribed to me. He probably won't. But go over there, give him some love. Gento is one of the famous subscribers for gaming, so go out there and give him some love. He's recently been posting some mock careers of 2K16 for NBA, so he's doing really good. Same with Cmpuls. Cmpuls is one of the biggest gamers I've known. So how about I go give him some love? You know what I'm saying? And many more people out there that does gaming. Go on there, subscribe to him. Like I said, give him some love. So yeah. So I want to shout out some advertisements like Gatorade Sprite for coming on some of my ad channels for my videos. Like I want to shout out to them for advertising some of my videos. I appreciate that, and yeah. So like I said, the talk of the day is NBA 2K16 and WWE 2K16. So let's get started. First, we're gonna talk about NBA 2K16. So NBA 2K16 came out this Friday for $59.99 if you're not getting the pre-order special edition for Michael Jordan. Now, if you're getting the Michael Jordan edition, it is an extra 30 or at $20, so it'll be like at least 79.99. So yeah, if you get the pre-order edition, you get a Michael Jordan poster, at least 30,000 VC. I don't know if you get a fat head with it, but you get a couple of Jordan socks. I mean, not Jordan socks, but Jordan shoes, and you get a Jordan jersey for your character. That's pretty. It's a pretty good pre-order edition that I would think would be great. Um, but yeah, let's talk about some. Let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay so far, it's um it's very different from last year's game. Last year's game was more like you could do whatever you want because you can set a screen, it goes straight for a dunk, or you can make a three, and you would already know it's gonna go in. It's gonna go in, or you could do this to that. You cross somebody up. This year is different. You have to actually play smart, do smart. You have to actually play like an NBA player. You just can't just expect to do this or do that because a lot of people are different. Like when I played with let me see what I played with. When I played with Steph Curry, I couldn't just drive with him because he doesn't, he is not a driver. So what I did was I would cross. I would try to go through the plays, get somebody like Klay Thompson to give me a screen or something like that, and then I would shoot the ball and stuff like that. The jump shot this year is pretty difficult because you're not gonna make it all the time. I would if you want to get a good chance of making most of your shots, my advice is to play with OKC or Golden State because they have a good shooters. Majority of the teams that have good shooters are bound to make the shots. Like when I played with Kevin Durant, he made more shots than Westbrook, which was which wasn't common to see. But it was like, well, oh well. But you know, when I played with Westbrook and OKC, he's a dunker. He's a dunker, and he's a little bit of a shooter. Like I would just run straight through. You can run with him, but he dunks most of the times. Last year he did not dunk. He was a shooter. So I'm glad they did that. The floaters this year are really nice. they're really very realistic. But the only thing I was so pissed off about is last year, when you offsides or something like that, when you know use a turnover, when you like run, you usually have the sides blocking, so when you run on the other side, the ball won't get out of bounds. But this year, the foot planning system makes it seem, if you try to run on the side with the balls and you touch outsides, then it's out of bounds, or it's the turnover. Which I like it, but at the same time, it makes me now have to think smarter with what I'm doing. Um, I don't have the game yet, but my friend does, as you can tell from the video before where I was over his house playing it. Um, it's a really good game overall. The graphics, I have to say, are pretty good. They're really amazing. I just prefer the graphics for Xbox One instead of PS4. The PS4, it kind of made it look more a little animated, but maybe it's just because I was playing on his TV. When I do get the game, I will give you my full thoughts about it. Well, I'm already giving you my full thought, but when I'll give you some extra thoughts about it, because I will be posting some my career, some gameplay, and stuff like that. Um, so let's get into my career. My career, you start off in high school, college, and you go to college, then you go to the NBA. I have watched majority of everybody's my career that's started it. It looks pretty good. I mean, I'm just upset that you can't change voices or anything like that, or you just change your person the way he is or his nickname. Um, the story, for I'm not trying to spoil it, but if you don't want to hear this, just skip to the WWE 2K16 talk. But the storyline, what I've heard, it ends after your first season. Um, my friend told me, which he spoiled, which was upsetting. But I'm still gonna play my career just because of y'all and y'all support. But you do my career. I mean, our storyline does end after the first season, so you still will be playing, but you just won't get that cut. You just won't get good cutscenes like you did before. It's all story. It's always storyline. So it's not like the first game where it's not like the last game where you can have any voice you want, any nickname you want, and just keep going with the flow. It's different this year. You have an actual storyline, which is really good, but at the same time really awkward because like if you make a white person, the family, no racism, but the family is black. So if you make a white person, it's kind of iffy. But this year they did really good with themselves with 2K. They actually made it better than last year, so I'm pretty happy about it. Um, I mean, just they did good. Next year I hope for better, more voices. But the graphics look amazing. The jerseys look amazing. The characters look amazing. Like I saw my friend's character, and I was like, man, that dude looks pretty good. The jump shots are authentic. They're just flowing. They're crisp. That's what I like about it. But some sad stuff happens in my career. Some crazy stuff happens with my career. You'll see it if you ever get the game. I will be doing my career pretty soon. I'm just waiting because I'm selling most of my games for Xbox One, so I probably I waited for the lady that's supposed to buy them to come get them. So yeah, until she buys them, I won't be doing my career yet because I won't be able to get the game. But when I do get the game, you will be the first people to know. So yeah, so that's more. That's the end of my the NBA 2K16 talk. Let's get into WWE 2K16. Now WWE 2K16 is not out yet. It will be out next month, I believe, late next month. I will be getting that game, so you don't have to anything to worry about. I'll be doing my career that and stuff like that. I'll be doing showcase mode of it too. Maybe. I'm not for sure. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about showcase mode. Because last year I tried to do it and it was too much for my TV, my compatible Elgato to handle. I don't know what I'm going to do. I did my career last year on Twitch, so I might do WWE 2K16 on Twitch this year. I'm not for sure, but you'll be the first people to know. Twitch does have this little upload thing where you can upload to YouTube, so I might just do it. So just cross your fingers if you really want to see that. Um, but let's start off and talking about the gameplay. The gameplay for the W2K16 is really stepped up this year. It's a lot more realistic. It's the animations are pretty sweet. Like your person will sit up, and you could just put them in a chain grapple, which is really nice. What they actually do in real life. You got some moves that are different this year. Just some problems that I have is like when your character is knocked out, it still has the same animation. Usually, when a character is knocked out, his hands are up and up instead of being on the side or down. You get what I'm saying. Um, it's not the final build, so I don't completely know what's going on with the game. Um, some people have the same animations like Sheamus, Randy, Triple H. Some people got new animations like Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and um, Enzo Amore, and more people like that. The Vav villains have a default move set, which I didn't notice till I watched the gameplay, which was very weird to me because I didn't know why. But maybe just they didn't have enough time to do a lot of the move sets for a lot of people because they were focused more on my career and showcase mode. But overall, the game looks pretty good. If you go on 2K's channel or anywhere else, they have some gameplay of Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Tyler Breeze, and Hideo Itami, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Big Cass, Enzo Amore versus the Vaudevillains, I believe. And they just recently post the manager and how he reacts to things and what he does, which is really cool. And the graphics are really stepped up. They are really real this year. Like the hair and the cloth things that they have done is really stepped up and made me happy because this year the t-shirts aren't going to be stuck to your body this year. You're actually going to see it move. Like Bray Wyatt, his t-shirt, his shirt last year, just stuck to him, which was depressing, which made him look like he was walking weird. But this year they got a good. I want to see how Dean Ambrose's entrance is because he has a jacket, so I want to see if he'll like move around during his entrance. But everything's looking really good. Let's get into my career. If you go on my channel, I recently posted a trailer for my career. My career this year is looking fantastic. They have done majority of what they were supposed to do. From basically, my career is better this year. You have choices this year. You have personalities. Actually, your person talks this year, which is really exciting. We haven't seen that since SVR 7. Well, no, I take that back. We haven't seen it since SVR 8. Which is exciting that we get to see it. Did we see it? Well, wait. We might have seen that. Well, we haven't had a My Career since SVR 8, but in 2011 Road to WrestleMania, you did make a character. So it basically was kind of like a My Career. Wasn't really, but your character did talk. Last year the character didn't talk. The character didn't get much cutscenes. But this year it's more like you can have more cutscenes with people, tag teams. You get to pick if you want to stay on NXT instead of, winning all the titles and all of a sudden getting moved to main event. You can stay on NXT. You can do what you want to do. Stay as long as you want. It probably won't. It probably won't mess up your chances of going to Hall of Fame. It probably, if you stay 15 years in NXT, even though you shouldn't, but if you do, I don't think you would retire all the way. Which is kind of good. I'd probably stay on NXT for a little longer instead of just going straight to the main event roster, just because I don't know what they're gonna give me. This year they don't have Vicky Guerrero, thank you God, because last year was crazy, and now they have some new things. When you have the ratings this year are going to be on the side, on the left hand side when you play, so you'll know if you're having a 5-star match or a 4-star match or a low. So it makes more matches longer. It makes more dynamics crazy. You get cutscenes with the Authority this year instead of Vicky Guerrero. It's going to be the Authority. They're gonna have each Authority has a different personality. Like if you do this right, Triple H might like it, but Steph might not like it, or so like that. They have that this year. That's really great to see. I'm happy about that. They have more hairstyles, more beards, and everything like that. More attires for the characters. And actually, you get put in the Hall of Fame this year, which is really exciting. But the only thing I've had a problem with is you only play for 15 years in your career, which is depressing because I want it to be like NBA. I want it to be like it never stops, like the career never stops. I want to be able to play it like as long as I want, which they haven't really figured how to do that. I mean, so because I want to be able to play it, and if I be tired of my character, if I feel as if my character has did everything he has could in the WWE, then I will be able to retire him and make a new one. But this year you actually have Renee Young is going to be doing the interviews. So she's gonna talk to you, and you get to tell her what you wanna. Like you actually get to pick your personality. Like you could say that I don't respect the person, or you could say I love my fans, or you hate them, which is really a great option this year that excites me. So I'm very happy about that. Um, 2K has stepped up their game with both games. That really has made me excited and really excited to see this game. Uh, I'm going to be picking up both games pretty soon, so you'll be seeing it on my channel. My character this year for NBA, I'm gonna try to scan it on Xbox One. I've been looking at some videos from 2K15 face scan for Xbox One, and they look okay. I'm gonna try. If my face scan doesn't look right, then I'll just make my player look the way I look. But for WWE, they don't have face scan, so I'm just gonna have to go what I can find. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Common Source episode 2. I will be doing episode 3 next week. Next week will probably be on some WWE news and rumors and stuff like that because there's really nothing that I can talk about because NBA season hasn't started yet. So, you know, well, when it does start up, we will be talking about that in November. So everybody just sit back and enjoy what I post and just love what I do. Please like, comment, subscribe. I need them followers. I need to get up there. I'm trying the best I can. So I hope everybody would understand. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, leave a like and comment, subscribe. HMC is out, guys.